Can you hear me?
Now, let's see. Let me turn the sound up. Oh, wait. Hang on. I got to get the speaker going. Y'all just give me a second. No sound. Hold on. Hold on. Technical difficulties. We are live at the craft show, everybody here. All right. You talk, Nozibele, for a minute while I get my speaker going.
All right. Hello, everybody. She's in Florida. I'm here in Detroit. She's outside. I'm inside. It's hot down there. It's cold up here.
I hear you guys. Okay, got my speaker going, everybody. Okay, we are live at the Altamonte Art, Craft, and Wine Festival, everyone. I don't even need my ring light because we're in Florida, so it is nice and sunny down here. And I'm so excited to crochet and tea with Nozibele, and we are going to talk all things craft show live here at the craft show. Look, I'm going to turn my camera around so y'all can see. This is my set. Oh, I love that mug. Okay, everybody, this is my setup. So there we go, everybody. We are live at the craft show. I'm going to come out here and give y'all the full
oh my goodness.
Of the booth. So there we go. Hey, look, y'all. My bag is done. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a minute. This is my bag. It is fully lined.
What up, here?
Y'all. Everything. Look at this. All right, that's my bag. Okay, but we'll talk about that in a minute. All right. All right.
Nice.
Show.
Oh, look at the baby.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my goodness. You have sold today.
With the prices.
You have sold out.
The important thing is when you're doing craft shows, make sure that you have multi-levels. So see how there's multi-levels of layers? So there you go. So see? There we go. All right. Okay. So now let's talk all things craft show. Now you guys have been given the preview. And keep an eye out in the chat, everybody, because I invited some of the guests who have come to my table to actually join us live here at 3 o'clock. Specifically, there was a wonderful lady who came by and bought Celia one of your coin purses, and she was like, I'm going to get on live so that she can meet Celia because she bought one of your coin purses. So, thank you. All right.
Awesome. Hey, Dosha Sweet! Yay! So I don't have as much stuff as Michelle has, but I have a few things, and we are going to talk about, doing fairs and selling stuff. We're going to talk about all things selling stuff today, okay? So don't forget to put your questions in the chat, and we'll try to answer them. As you can see, Michelle is much more experienced than I am at this, so she probably can answer more questions, and I'll probably be asking her some. So here we go.
All right, so let's get started. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is Crochet and Tea with Michelle and Nozibele, and just a quick recap. So I'm not going to tell the whole story, but just so you know where this all started is we were challenged by another Instagram fiber artist and Busy Peach. So shout out to her. So she challenged us to join live and actually try this whole go live. So this is actually our second official show and go live, and we decided to actually do it while we were out at the craft show because a lot of people have questions about crafting and did I lose my sound? Can y'all hear me still?
Okay, I can hear you a little bit. I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, so okay, closer. So this is all that whole go live. This is like when you're doing it live, real time. You have the real time problem.
Murphy's Law, right?
I got a little too far away from the camera for you guys. That's the reason why you couldn't hear me for a minute. But we're back close to the camera, so you get all of my all-natural beauty today.
But my speaker, I don't know. It sounds like you're like really far away.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Maybe I need to change some of the sound.
Now, how am I sounding? I can hear people in the background.
You But you can't hear me, but you hear people in the background. Okay, it might be
But
the wind.
it's real faint though.
Okay,
It's real faint.
All right. Woo. Okay, that's way too close. Is it from my phone? Let's see. Hang on. Maybe it's the sound. Okay, I'll work out the sound. Y'all keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I think I got you. Uh-oh. Okay, say something else.
Man, we appreciate it. Have a good one.
All right, can you hear me now?
Okay, that's better. That's better. I can hear you now.
Better.
Is it me or you? Okay. Well, look.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, I know the problem. The problem is I have a watch. My watch is connected to my phone. My watch is trying to be the sound. That's why you were hearing. Look, I'm turning my watch off.
Have the same problem. I'm gonna turn mine off too. They both cancel each other out. Okay, let's see what happens. I just turned it off. So it sounds the same though. It sounds the same. Oh. World, okay.
Any better now? Hear me better now?
It's louder, but it's not coming through my speaker. Let me see if I shut it off for a second. Keep talking.
Okay, can everybody else hear us? So is everybody else having sound problems, or is it just me and Nozibele? We're the only ones who can't hear each other. Let's see in the chat. Anybody else? Can y'all hear us? Testing 1, 2.
Something's going on. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking though, because you're going in and out. It might be where you are. I'm not sure. Hey, Celia. And I think I saw Bridget. Hey, Bridget.
Oh, hey. Bridget, where are you? You should be here, Bridget. Come here.
It is me. Something's going on with me. So let me see what I can do with my speaker. Hey. Is that the lady that bought the change purse? Murphy's Law. Well, we're just going to keep it rolling. Okay. So they can hear you. I'm the one that can't hear you. So it might be my speaker. So you just keep talking, okay?
Hey, I'll talk. You read my lips.
Okay.
We've got to
love my goodness.
Jim.
Here we go. Let's see.
Oh, okay. I saw you, Bridget. Make it today, but tomorrow. Okay. I cannot wait to see you. I will be here tomorrow. Oh, okay. Thank you, Judy. You said we need to leave and come back in. So I'm going to leave first and then come back. Or no, if I leave, it's going to hang everybody up. So let me not do that. Judy says we should try leaving and coming back in. Oh, wait. Lavana's on. Hold on. Let me bring Lavana in with us because, you know, he troubleshoots all
Okay, yeah, we got to break.
Ready because I'm getting ready to bring you in, okay? So that maybe you can help us troubleshoot our sound craziness. Okay, hold on. All right, Lavana, I'm getting ready to bring you in. You know, we always got to have a Lavana moment.
Naturally crafting, hey.
Hey, ladies. How are you? I see you are camera ready.
How are you?
I'm doing great, and you all. Nice booth. I saw the pictures. Wish I was in Florida to come and hang out.
I would love it. We would right here in the middle of the booth if you were here. So can you hear us okay, Lavana? Because we were worried about that you guys were having a little bit of trouble hearing us.
No, I hear the both of you perfectly.
Okay, good. Okay, so then it's just us. Let's not worry about it. We will read lips, me and you. Nozibele, we will just read lips and
I know my hand was all in the way, but I was trying to reconnect.
So you all can So you all can't hear each other. Is that what you're saying?
We can.
I can hear
Go ahead.
Nozibele.
Okay.
But your
you are
sound is
perfect on
not
this
coming
end.
through my speaker for some reason. So it's coming through the phone, but it's not
Oh,
loud
okay.
enough. That's why I needed the speaker. But that's okay.
Oh,
Keep going on. Keep rolling on.
check in your phone the Bluetooth feature. Make sure your Bluetooth is connected to your speaker. So you may have to
That's what I just did. That's what I
back
just
on.
did.
You might have more than one Bluetooth connection, and you might have to stroll through the list to find a speaker. Because if you like have it for your car, some headphones, and other things, then that's probably why you can't.
Okay. You all keep talking, and I will try to troubleshoot, okay?
All
Okay,
righty.
so we'll tell you guys a little bit about what's going on today at the Art, Craft, and Wine Festival here in Altamonte Springs. Okay, yes, y'all heard me right. Art, Craft,
Wine.
Wine, okay,
I'm
involved.
sorry, I heard the wine part. I didn't hear the other.
Yeah. Well, that could be the gist of the good majority of the audience here today. So that is why we have the interesting random selfie people going by behind me and jumping into our camera feed here, because everybody's having a good time. Put it that way.
I know what's
Sorry,
wrong. Keep going, y'all.
I'm just fixing the stand behind me. And you guys, I'm going to turn around in just a second so you guys are actually seeing the whole booth. It's twisting and making the stand a little higher. There we go. All right. And then my helper is like putting the back panel. So actually, this is actually a great thing to show you guys. We are using a 10 by 10 canopy tent for the stand. I meant for the booth. So mine is blue. Most people out here are white. I probably should have a white one because we're in Florida, and I will reflect this will not make you all hot. So tip is a canopy that is going to control your food. Okay, so that's another tip if you're doing fashion. If you're really thinking about it. The other thing is wind. It is incredibly windy here today in Florida because we had storms come through. It's been a little bit overcast, a little bit rainy, and a lot of wind. So the key to dealing with wind in your booth when you have a craft show like what I'm at today is to make sure that there's a flow for the wind to flow out of the back of your craft stand when you are doing a tent. So I don't know if you can see, but literally it's blowing. You see how it's blowing the back panel. All right, so that's important. Also, when it's windy, be sure to use the weight. You buy weights, and I'm actually going to move the stand around so maybe you can see the one behind me. So I'm going to tilt it. Oh, my chair's in the way. Let's go behind the chair, guys. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but behind here, can y'all see? I have weights. So there's weights to help hold your tent in place. And it's really important for safety reasons, and especially because you never know what the weather's going to be when you're out live at a craft fair. All right. So I'm actually turn around so you guys can see. We have it's picking up. There's pictures behind me. It is picking up in the amount. It was really not very many people here at the very beginning of the day, but now as it's going on, a lot more people are showing up, and we're having a lot of visitors here at the tent. So, Celia, by the way, you sold a coin purse. So for those who don't know the story, Celia from Portugal is in our Sunday craft meetup group. Sunday craft meetup group, and she actually sent me several items to sell. And then because of COVID, there was no craft show last year, so I've actually held on to these items for another whole year, so that I can put them on my table. Items to sell from Portugal from Celia. And Celia, you're so lucky. 2 of your coin purses have already sold, and people love the items. They love hearing the story about crafters who exchange and who support one another, even from overseas and virtually. So, yay, crocheters! Crocheters are a wonderful crowd. So, there you go. And I believe someone who brought your coin purses is supposed to be online today. So, keep an eye out in the chat and see if she pops up down there. So
Now, Michelle, Celia just said that there's a lot of background noise. So do you have headphones?
I do. Just a moment. Yes, and I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Okay. All right. So listen, I'm going to ask some questions for the Instagram folks. So this is the first question. What type of items would you sell at a show or fair or a maker fair where you're selling things for profit? What type of items do you think would sell well? Put it that way. So put it in the chat. What kind of things? Now, we already know about the chains purses. They would sell. And I have a couple of things. I don't have as many as Michelle does, show out. But I have a few things. And so one is one of my hats. And this is the latest one that I just finished. So this is my Nozibele Cool Chemo Cap. And this is done with Busy Peach yarn, 100% Pima cotton. And I have my little label on there, handmade by Nozibele. And I didn't get a chance to do this, but what do y'all think out there? I was going to put this little heart on the hat as a little embellishment. So what do you think about that? And then do you think hats are a good thing to sell at a maker fair? So hats with pom-poms, okay. I know you have some, Michelle, so when you get a chance, pull some out, okay? Let's see what else they're saying. Let me see in the chat what folks. There you go. There's your pom-pom hat. What you think about that, guys? Yes. Naturally Creating says it's cute. It is. I am such a terrible pom-pom maker, guys. I've been crocheting forever, and I make the worst pom-poms. Okay. Small projects, yeah. So I'm gonna put up like one every few minutes. I'm gonna steal Victoria's idea because she is a part of the Detroit Knit and Crochet Club. Shout out to the DKCC! And so if you're from the Detroit Knit and Crochet Club, shout out in the chat. Put DKCC in the chat so we can see how many guys are out there. And so go ahead.
Pom-pom maker, tacky glue.
Now you have to put your tutorial, Michelle. Put that tutorial in the chat. Okay.
Pom-pom makers and tacky glue, wonderful things, and they amazing pom-pom crochet hats or whatever else that you want to put a pom-pom on. I use the pom-pom maker to make the hair. Could you hand me a doll with a pom-pom? Yes, that one, perfect. So this is a doll with pom-pom hair. See?
Oh my goodness.
Doll with pom-pom hair.
She is the pom-pom queen, y'all. She's the pom-pom queen.
So yeah. Right?
Look at that doll. Have you sold one yet?
No.
Have you sold one at the fair?
There's lots of interest in them. So some people want the custom. So, like they don't want the one that I have here, but they do want one. It's just they want a custom one. So.
They want to customize. Okay. So we have Troy. Is that Pate? Troy Pate or Troy Pate? Troy Pate 13. Am I pronouncing it right? Let me know. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it up. Okay. What about, I know we have some Southeast Michigan crochet folks in the chat. So put SE Southeast Michigan M Crochet Guild CG. Put that in the chat if you're out there, okay? And then I know we got some Crochet with Nozibele folks out there. So put it in the chat. Crochet with Nozibele. Okay. Troy. Okay. Hey.
So glad you're here. So
Go ahead. Did you see the next one? She said, go ahead.
Oh, the sign about promote myself. Okay, so yes, I used to have a sign. All right, but I changed some of my my website information, so I had to get rid of my old sign. So because I didn't have time to have a new sign created before this event, that is why I brought the display. So I don't know if y'all saw when I gave everybody a tour of my table. I had a TV screen display. The TV screen display actually had my logo on it. So see, you know what? It's all about problem solving. When you are doing these crashes, sometimes you just got to problem solve. So yeah,
it's trial and error.
I had the logo on my screen display on my in my craft table, and then I also have business cards. So I give people business cards, and you know, and they can follow me or they can contact me for. Oh, look! So we've got more folks, other vendors
trying to get in on the live. Huh? Okay. All right. So here's my item number 2. So let me get it all set up before I show it to you. So it looks decent. So I'm asking what items you sell at a craft fair, and do you think these items would sell? So here is a travel mug cozy. Travel mug cozy. So what do you think about that? Do you think that would sell? Small item. And I tell you, they work. These cozies work. They keep your tea and coffee hot or cold, whichever one you want to keep it. And you want to keep it hot down there in Florida. I mean, you want to keep it cold in Florida. I want to keep it hot up here. It works. Trust me, I did an experiment.
So the item that's falling on my table today is, of course, dish scrubbers. So the dish scrubbers have been selling. And again, really important, labeling. Make sure that you're doing your labeling, the binding, making sure that, you know, even when you sell them to people who, you know, maybe they don't visit your table often or they don't know who you are, they will come find you. You know what I mean? So if you buying it for a gift for somebody else, then by having your labeling on your items, it's going to continue to perpetuate and market your brand to other people. So
absolutely.
With labeling, make sure that it's clear and really eye-catching. So that's the key, is to be very eye-catching, and people will, you know, they just love stuff with labels. For whatever reason, they love that kind of thing. So, so
absolutely.
Craft shows and craft fairs. All right.
You see, she's ahead of the game. See, I'm just getting in the game. She's ahead of the game.
This right here is just a bracelet holder. So see, it's a bracelet holder stand, and these are another item that sells. Little scrunchies. So easy to make, crocheters. Okay, crocheters, look, easy to make. All right.
Yeah.
You just put it in there and just crochet more stitches and hold it, and that's what makes it all ruffly and rumply. Okay.
Yeah. And do you use these things here? You use these type of ponytail holders here? I don't know if you can see that. You just crochet around them, just like she said, any stitch. And the more stitches, the more roughly. And you can make it even more sophisticated. But, yeah, that's a quick and easy project.
Yeah.
So we have a question. And I think that's Celia. She says, how do you place the items how do you price them? How do you price the items for fairs? And is it the same as online? That's a good question.
I use same pricing online as at fairs because people will go back and look for your stuff again. So it's really important that, you know, you stay consistent in your pricing. And the other thing is, don't give discounts. Do you hear me, people? All right? Repeat after me. Do not give discounts. All right?
If anything, mark it up and then act like it's a sale, right? And then you tell them you're giving them a good deal, but the good deal is the regular price, right?
I'm not advocating for that, people. Okay, I'm not advocating for that. But 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 do remember, this is handmade
That's
goods.
my
Okay.
cousin. Hey,
These are handmade goods. So, don't shortchange yourself. Don't shortsell
yeah,
yourself. Really important
absolutely.
represents the amount of effort that you have put into it. I had somebody come by and look at my Native American locking filet Afghan that like fits a king size bed and is like double thickness yarn. And I was like, yeah, it sells for $750. The person was like, yeah, I thought it would be something like that. And I was like, it
Yeah,
is. With dolls, someone came back and said, I sell my dolls, my little lovey dolls, for $45, and they were like, oh, that's kind of high. I was like, but look, they have handmade, they have earrings in them. They're handmade. They've got handmade labels on them. You know what I mean? It takes time to make those things,
yeah,
and so the price is
absolutely.
what you do.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Don't sell yourself short. Don't do it. You put a lot of work into it. It's a handmade item. It's worth what you're asking for. You're worth it. This is what I was told. You're worth it. So you put all that work into it. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of strain on your hands and fingers. It's time consuming. I mean, think about it. Would you go to work and be okay with getting paid $5 an hour? Who would be
So
okay with that?
in the craft booth right now, I'm shopping for a hat. And so I'm actually going to ask them if they don't mind being on live. Do you guys mind being on my Instagram live about craft shows and craft fairs? And this is a group of crocheters that I meet with on Sundays, and some others as well. So they want to ask questions. If they're asking questions live about, how do I do craft fairs, and what people want. If they want to know what people are interested in.
Hey,
So
Shoe Gal. Shoe Gal 929. Hi. Hi. What you got there?
are actually looking for a hat. When you're not
Oh,
are looking for a
yeah.
hat.
Okay, so hats are good to sell. Hey, Mary. Hi.
Do you have the sanitizer? Or no, we have sanitizer spray. So we spray.
Yeah, nobody ever told that, but
Another tip, you
yeah, we
guys,
just
be
spray
sure
that.
you
Yeah,
have
definitely.
sanitizer spray when
Yeah.
people want to, so that you then sanitize.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, I don't want. Oh my gosh, it looks
See,
fantastic.
yeah, we have to go. We have
I don't
Oh,
have
you gotta show it.
to do this.
Okay, all right, here, I'm showing you guys. There you go. Can y'all see?
Oh, nice. Yay. Looks good. That white looks good on you.
All right.
Get my hat.
Number 100 now. Half at your table, okay? I totally forgot a mirror. And so tonight, when I leave, because it's a 2-day show,
They are
I'm going to go
25.
and pick up a mirror to have here at my table.
There you go. Mirrors. Yes.
Everybody.
Okay. Here's another question. Hold on. And this is going to lead into what my next item. I think it said, do you sell baby items? I think I heard that. Naturally crafting or naturally creating. What do you think about baby items? What do you say?
Okay, you guys have to put y'all close for one moment because I got to process the charge on my phone.
Okay. So while she's doing that, I'm going to show you my latest item. Okay. So it's not for a baby, it's for a toddler. But anybody know what that is? It's a toddler size. As a matter of fact, I had a little 3-year-old try it on and she fitted perfectly. And you see it has the hole in the top. So you know what they call those. It's a messy bun. It's a messy bun hat. So of course I can't try it on. But that means that you could put your ponytail through the top of it. So a lot of people wear their hair up. They wear it in a bun. They might have a ponytail or braids, and you can actually put them up through the hat, and then you don't have to try to have all that bulkiness of your hair underneath the hat. So I've been infatuated with these, and so I have a little special little 3-year-old out there that this is going to. But what do you think? wool. And the first one that I showed you was a blend. It's a wool blend. So I think the embellishments make the hat. So what do you all think? What do you think about embellishments? The flowers, the buttons, the things like that. So I see. Thank you. Thank you, Bridget. Let's see who else is in there. Anyone else? What you think? Michelle, they're asking about baby items. So what you think?
28, because it looked kind of big.
No, that was a regular hat.
So a 20, 26.
Gail Marie, that's my sister. Welcome.
We have a crochet friend, Miss Marion. Remember, she makes baby sets with the little,
Yeah.
Remember, oh my gosh, if you're not following Miss Marion, you need to follow her. She is incredible. So yeah, we need to make sure that you follow her and her daughter Coley. They are the queens of baby sets. So I'm giving them a huge shout out because when it comes to baby stuff, that's who I go to, and that's who I suggest you go to as well. But they do sets.
Didn't she just do a fair recently?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Did she sell some baby items?
I don't know, but we should definitely talk about it on Sunday during our crochet and meeting.
Yeah.
And we will post online on Instagram. I will do a little follow-up Q&A, if you will, from this, and let you all know what we find out.
Now, I have a friend that has a shop, Marcelette, and Marcella of the Detroit Knit and Crochet Club. She has a shop in Detroit called Sugar Babies Knitwear, and it's on Livernois in the Avenue of Fashion. So she has some items for sale, knit and crochet. And that was one of the things that she said. People were asking for baby items. So I'm working on a baby blanket and a baby blanket and hat set to go in her shop. So we'll see how that goes. But I have had quite a few orders for baby blankets and baby hats and baby sweaters. And then I also like to make them. They make wonderful gifts. So I make them for people as gifts for some of my former students when they have babies and people in the family when they have babies. And I have a new little baby that's coming, a new little grandson. So, I'm going to be making some for him.
Okay, so am I hearing that you're going to be maybe making a what's your flavor baby blanket, Matt?
Yeah.
We're doing the exclusive right now because
absolutely, I will be making a whole bunch of stuff.
To be a tester when you do that, because cake yarn plus your pattern, oh my gosh, it would be amazing. So
my goodness. Okay, that leads into my next item. Okay. So the next item. So this is my What's Your Flavor cowl. So that's my next item. And I put a couple of these in Sugar Babies Knitwear. And so I don't know if they sold yet, but what do you think? Now this one, I just washed my hair, so I'm not going to put it over my hair. But you could actually double it over. It's big enough to double it over. So it makes a nice cozy cowl. And then if you just want to wear it like this, you can just wear it like this.
Nice.
Okay, you can put a pin in there if you want to make it snuggly. So, these are really popular cowls. So what do you think? And they don't take that long. So this is one of those items. It's not a quick, it's not a fast crochet, but it doesn't take that long. And you can charge a little bit more for it because it takes a little bit more yarn. So what do you think about that as a Maker Faire item? So put it in the chat what you think about that. Okay? Okay, thank you, Bridget. And that's my What's My Flavor design. It's the same pattern as this, and I'll dig this one out. So it's the same pattern. And I think Michelle made a lot of these hats. But it needs a pom-pom. I think that would make it perfect, that little pom-pom. And there's my little logo. Crochet with Nozibele. Go ahead, Michelle, show yours. Oh my goodness. How cute is that, guys? Isn't that nice?
Handmade.
What does it say?
Handmade.
Oh, look at there. Okay, I need tags now. I have to get some tags. Now you showing me out, Michelle.
Okay, so we just had a major gust come through the tent. So remember, I was telling you guys, these are the unknown things that you just have to be prepared for. So everything just blew all over the place. So when I say we, I mean Maurice, my helper. Maurice, my helper, is in the process of. Oh, which actually brings us up to another point.
Okay.
You would be sure to have a helper, just for biological reasons. Have people to matches without a helper. Okay, so look, don't be in your craft show by yourself. Okay, just be simple.
Absolutely. Have some help. There you go.
All right. Okay, so Nozibele, we have a question. It says, do I have the pattern for the cowl?
So no, the pattern has not been released yet. It's almost done. So I'm trying to up my pattern writing game, and I got some good recommendations for some software to use to make it much nicer looking and more appealing. And so so I'm going to test it out on the What's My Flavor cowl. And so I hope to have it out before the holidays, before the end of the year. I'll put it that way. That's my plan, to have it done before then. So I'm going to be needing some testers. So so be on the lookout, okay?
I had a question that came on my side. I didn't know if you saw it on your side, but Marion, she was just saying a hi to everybody. So Marion, if you're out there, we were just talking about you, so I hope your ears are burning. Hi.
Yeah.
So if you see Marion Brooks in the chat, you guys give her a like, give her a follow. Again, she is the wonderful person who makes the baby set. So be sure to give her a follow on that. All right?
Yeah, and the question, in case you didn't hear it, was how do baby items sell at craft fairs? All right, Gail. Yay!
Oh,
okay, I missed another question. Do you see it?
Yeah, it was from Judy. So Judy wants to know about change drawers and having change drawers at craft show. So I always have a change drawer. I always get about $50 worth of change, and in ones, fives, tens, that kind of thing. I don't really use big bills and change. The other thing I have, which I will show you guys, is I am able to take POSs with my little square. So I have and I can swipe cards, and I literally just plug it into my phone, and then in my phone I have all of my items listed because I do an inventory, and I do an inventory by paper as well as, so see, this is my paper inventory right here. Can y'all see? See, I'm very organized. Right? This is every item. And then the great thing about doing an inventory is because you can then quantify what your potential sales are going to be. And then you know what your goal is for your craft fair as far as where you want to reach. It isn't always just about making back your booth fee just to be even. Sometimes you have maybe a stretch goal for your business that you want to reach. And so having an inventory, being able to accept electronic payment either by Square. Some people people have come by and asked about Apple Pay. People have come by and asked if they can tap your phone, that kind of thing. So making sure that you have the ability to take electronic money is very important.
Yeah.
I see a question there about do you need to have bigger artistry items to draw attention? Yes, Bridget. So I don't know.
And I know you have some. Show them.
I have a wall, so I have a grid wall set up in my booth. So there's a grid wall. I'm going to turn so you guys can see it. There's a grid wall. I don't know, can everybody see that? And on that grid wall, I have an interlocking filet crochet piece. And that piece fits about a king-size bed. And so you see, it's like the attention drawing item in my that helps to draw people in to look at other things.
Right.
My strawberry hot pads are kind of like on the corner, strategically placed on the corner of my table, jutting out into the walkway where people are walking by. Because this direction, you know, where they don't see the big blanket, you got to have something to catch their eye to get them to come in. So you need something attention grabbing at both ends of your display. So make sure you have something.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense because you want to draw somebody to the table, right? Because they're not going to see the little tiny items, but they'll see that big blanket or sweater or, you know, especially if it's colorful and it's bold, you know, eye-catching. Absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
I also have a
Now,
7-foot mandala. You know, you've seen it before, haven't you, Susan? My 7-foot mandala. And so that's another thing that I bring out.
oh,
That's my
yes. Oh,
yeah.
that would make a fantastic backdrop. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And rainy to bring that out today because I did not want to, you know, you have to also think about things you're bringing on display for the weather
Yeah.
that you're having. So obviously I didn't want
Yeah.
to bring my 7-foot mandala when we've been having rain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cleared up and it's mostly dry, but it's a little overcast for Florida
Okay.
today. But so yeah, so remember weather also kind of dictates what you bring out.
That's true. Now let's go from big to small, okay? So you all tell me what you think about this. And I'm sure that Marion can attest to this. What about earrings? How would they do at a craft fair? And I have both of them here. They actually fell out the little card. Let's see. So here we go. So these are my camouflage earrings, and they're actually just made out of acrylic yarn. So what do you think about that? I've made them out of cotton. And for this one, I actually made a matching hat and made 2 different pairs of earrings to go with them. And so the person really liked the other pair a little bit better. So these, I just had these left over, just trying to figure out, was I going to give them away? Was I going to wear them? What was I going to do with them? But what do you think about that? Earrings. Okay, now.
Fabulous idea. Other small items that I have is, like I was telling you before, I have the cotton cast iron panhandle covers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are another thing. And Celia actually asked a question while you were talking earrings. Oh, okay, guys. So, you know, it is Crochet and Tea. Sorry to interrupt you guys really quick, but I've got mine now, so just took me a second.
Oh, you cheated. That's not tea.
Apostrophe is actually selling hot drinks, and so there's my Crochet and Tea item. Is this wonderful? All right, just a moment, you guys. There's some guests in my booth, so just give me a moment. You guys keep talking.
Okay. So.
No, you don't apologize.
So let's do another item. This one is actually a hat that I made, and it's made with a bulky yarn, and it's got the flip-up brim, so that if you, if your head is larger or smaller, you can roll it up. If your head is larger, you can roll it down. And it fits kind of comfy and cozy. Let's see if I can get it on my big head with all this hair so you can see how it works. Let's see. Okay, so it's kind of stretching over my braid a little bit. But you see it's a kind of a roll-up brim there. And fits nice and cozy. If you have a lot of hair, it fits down up under there. And I love it. It's nice and snug. You know, if you don't have all this hair sticking out, it would just fit right around your head perfectly. So this is one of my items I was playing around with and trying to come up with a new pattern. And no, there's no pattern for it, but I am a hat. I have a thing about hats, but just put it that way. Okay. So there's another hat. You can't have all caps. You know, some people like different styles. So I'm sure that the more variety you have, the better they sell. So what do y'all think about that? Put that in the chat. I see some smiley faces. And thank you. Someone said they like the earrings. Thank you. And what do you think about hat? All things hats. I think if you had a bunch of hats and you have some mannequins sitting up like this, some heads sitting up, and you have your hats on there, I'm sure you're going to draw some attention. So, and actually I have one more, but I didn't weave in the loose ends, but there's another one. And you can see the design on that a lot better because it's a solid color. So there's the same hat as this one, and it has the roll-up brim. And sorry for the strings hanging, but I like that design. So that's going to be one of my patterns in 2022. So thank you, Victoria. That's a big compliment coming from you because girlfriend can kick out some hats. Boy, I tell you, she can kick out some hats. Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what's some of your suggestions? What kind of things do you think sell well at a craft fair? Because, you know, some of us been thinking about it. I know the DKCC folks, we were talking about doing like a group craft fair. We've been talking about it on Treasure Coast Crochet, and we're talking about doing a joint Etsy shop. So we have people from Portugal and people from Chicago, people from New Jersey. We have people from So, what do you think about that? So we were thinking that we would have this international shop, and then that way we would have a large inventory. Everyone would be responsible for making their own items, and we would sell it on one platform. So what do you think about that idea? Because it's a little overwhelming, I think, to prepare for a craft show. And maybe Michelle can talk about this a little bit because she's actually done some before. It's been a long time since I even tried to do one. But you have to have quite a bit of inventory, so that people come to the table, you have stuff to sell, right? So let's see. Yes, we are still talking about, we'll see how we're going to do that. I'll keep you posted. Okay, that's from the DKCC, right? So, yeah, and there's always craft fairs coming up. They're year round. There's a lot that people are getting ready for the holidays, so there are a lot of holiday craft shows. So that is one way for makers to actually make and get out there and have their stuff, out there. So,
Sorry,
what do you say, Michelle?
I had to dive off for a quick second again. We had guests in the booth, and a little boy was trying on hats, and so I told y'all we're doing this real time, so you guys are getting the real time experience. That's why I have to keep diving off and coming back on. Because remember, it's important to service your customers when they come in the booth. Don't wait, don't give them a delay. And that was the other thing I was going to say just before I got distracted, which was greet people. Like as people walk around, like, hey, how are you doing? How are you? It's really important that atmosphere that's welcoming to the people. If you don't, they're going to just walk by your booth. You have to draw people in. And I just have one of those personalities that it's just who I am, and Nozibele will attest to it. It's just who I am. Like I'm, whatever, come on, bring it on, that kind of thing. So if you're not really a people person, then make sure whoever your partner is that you invite. Remember, because I told you you're going to have a partner when you're selling.
Yeah.
If you're not that person, it's okay if you're not. Just make sure you have someone there with you. That's going to be
absolutely.
So yeah.
And I tell you something else. We didn't mention it, but you're demonstrating it. Wear your stuff. Wear your stuff, right?
And look, I've got several different pieces. So if it starts to get, Florida chilly. Okay, so I'm not gonna say cold because then Nozibele will get upset with me. But if it starts to get Florida chilly, I'm gonna put on. Look, I brought my hoodie.
Oh, show out.
We all made together. My hooded granny sweater is here. Look, I've got my pocket shawl, which I also made.
Oh my goodness, look at you.
I'm ready for whatever weather. I can, right now it's a little warm, so you see I just have the vest on because it's warm right now. So yeah, really support yourself.
Yeah. And people want to see how things look on. So you got to have mannequins, you got to wear stuff. You have to show how it looks, because on the just laying out like this, you can't tell what this looks like. But once you put it on, you see how it fits, you see how it's going to look. People should be able to try things on. And yes, Victoria, I agree wholeheartedly. And yeah, wear your stuff out there and have your name on it so people can know when they see your stuff. It's made by Nozibele. It's made by Victoria, Michigan lady, right? It's made by Treasure Crochet. So, yeah, advertise your stuff. Now we're down to like 5 minutes, Michelle. What you got there?
Cloth labels that you can sew into your items. I have cloth labels, but then I also have the stickers. Stickers can go upside down. Stickers can go onto your cellophane bags, your gift bags.
Yeah.
The bag. Just order stickers with your logo and so see it's got my marketing information in my Facebook and my Etsy page. It's so easy to peel a sticker off and stick it on the item when it gets ready to go. So these are all really important tips when you're going to be doing craft shows and craft fairs. Cloth labels that you can sew into items, stickers for your cell bags, your cellophane bags, and things like that. All right.
So is that Treats by Saj? Did I pronounce that right? Treats by Saj? I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but hi, welcome. Thanks for joining us. And Michelle, I had to add this, okay, because I made this hat. Now, you are from Michigan. You know what that represents, right? And so I bought these labels, right? And they're sew on. They're iron on labels, okay? So I cannot iron this on here, right? So you have to find the right stuff that's gonna go on there to embellish it. So I need to get the cloth label so that I can sew that on there. Because if I iron this on here, I'm gonna ruin the fabric. So so did I miss a question? There was a question we missed.
So Celia was asking, how restaurants have vegan items and things like that for allergy people? Yes. So she's asking, is there a need to have special items that are anti-allergy? So
absolutely.
To know what fiber is being used in your hat. For example,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Wool hat, because they might be allergic to animal wool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where there's an organic cotton. Even some acrylics can be irritating to some kids' skin.
Yeah.
So you want to have like a premium acrylic if you're going to do acrylic.
Yeah.
Like soft, cool acrylic, or even a bamboo, something that's a bamboo-based item. So it's important to know what you made your items with, so you can share that with the people as they're purchasing your items. Really important tip. Great question.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think what you said about the premium quality, you want to make things out of quality yarns. You don't want people to take it home, wash it, and then it looks awful, after they wash it the first time. So there should be washing instructions on the label, absolutely what the fiber is, so that people know up front. And then, variety. Absolutely. So if I'm allergic to wool, then I need to have some cotton or acrylic or some other fiber so that, everybody has something. No buyer left behind. Okay.
People's yarns are also very good for maker items that are going to be worn. The anti-peel keeps that yarn from balling up or fuzzy.
Absolutely.
When you're wearing them or, in those rub chroma areas like underarms and, you know, if you're wearing shorts
Yeah.
on the thighs or on the, you know, parts that rub together, it keeps it from the yarn from getting little balls and balling up on each other. So wait, since I know we're going to be getting ready to have to go soon, I just want to remind everybody on next month, okay? We haven't put the date out just yet, but I think it's going to be a monthly thing at minimum. And so be on the lookout. Also, I want to self-promote really quick for the holidays. I will be hosting Cooking in the Holidays like I did last year for those makers who are finishing up our last minute.
Oh my goodness. Like this blanket that I have to weave in these loose ends, right?
Finish up last minute items, and you just want to have a partner in crime. I will be posting some dates and times because I am finishing up last minute items myself. So be sure that you look out for those dates on the Treasure Coast Crochet Facebook events page as well as on Instagram. Did you have any promos, Nozibele?
So don't forget that we have Crochet with Nozibele on Zoom every Wednesday, 6:30 to 8. So I do have a Crochet with Nozibele website, Facebook group. So you can look that up, Crochet with Nozibele. And you can, you know, it's a public group, so you can join. Anyone that wants to come hang out with us on Wednesday nights. I teach during the day, and trust and believe, I need to crochet in the evenings. I need it. I crochet to keep me sane, okay? So if that's you, if you just need to get your crochet hook, a groove on, come on and hang out with us on Wednesdays. Also, we have Southeast Michigan Crochet Guild if you're here in Michigan, and we meet once a month on Sundays. So we have a Facebook group also, so you can get the information about the dates and times. It's every third Sunday of the month, and it's from 2 to 4. So it's on Zoom also. So even you all in Florida and other parts of the country, if y'all want to come hang out with us, you can come to the Southeast Michigan Crochet Guild hookup once a month. And then the last thing before we jump off, Michelle, we got a few left on here. We got to do a giveaway. So I know you might not be prepared, but you know I am, okay?
I did not prepare for that. I prepared for everything else.
So look, listen, I did the giveaway question the last time, okay? So you do a question, and then we'll see who can guess the answer. And then this is what you're going to win. This is what I have for you today, okay? So this is Wool Ease. Now, see, I told you I was not a total yarn snob, okay? So this is Wool Ease, and it is super bulky. It's a roving type yarn. So it's I believe it's 80-20 acrylic and wool, okay? And you get not one of these, or let me tell you what the yardage is. It is 58 yards. It's a super bulky, but you not only get one, not only two, but okay. Trust me, there's three, okay? There's three, okay? Now, that's not it. That's not all, okay? So if you all know me, you know I love furls, right? And so Furls just had a Gold Odyssey sale, right? Gold tip Odyssey crochet hooks. Can you believe that? So I told the story about this to some of my people on Crochet with Nozibele. I ordered one of these gold and green. Now, you know green is my favorite color. Okay, and this is a K. So that's what you're going to need with this this super bulky yarn, right? Well, guess how many of these I ordered? 2. I ordered 2. So, I wasn't trying to, but I did. So one of these is going to go in the giveaway. So you're not only going to get 3 balls of yarn, you're going to get this beautiful green Odyssey and gold crochet hook. So you asked the question, Michelle. You asked the question, I'm going to get my pen so I can write down the winner, and then you're going to put your email in the chat so I can email you if you win. And then I will email you, then we'll exchange addresses, and then I'll ship that off to you. 3 balls of Woolies and 1 Gold Odyssey and green crochet hook. All right? So you asked the question, Michelle, and I'm going to grab my little notepad, okay?
Oh,
And
no,
I'm ready when you are.
get around with her gifting. She gives well, okay? If you want to give, you better give well. And doesn't she know how to package a gift? I mean, my goodness, a pearl hook, you guys, and a gold pearl hook in that.
Go!
Oh, okay. All right. So if anybody wants to answer this, okay. So I got to think of a good question. Let's talk about craft shows. And I know I've given y'all a lot of great tips regarding craft shows, but there was one tip in particular that I gave that was regarding a safety issue and biological issue. What tip did I give that was important for safety reasons and biological reasons? Now, this is the easy one, so if you were here at the beginning and you were listening, you know I gave a tip about safety and biological reasons. What was that tip that I gave you? So the first person that can answer, what tip is important? Something important to have with you?
I remember. I can't win my own gift, though. So come on, guys, put it in the chat. What do you say? What was that item?
The safety, what do you need to have in your craft show toolkit or with you in order to be able to...
What was that item, guys?
Or, and also just to have a, I'm giving some big hints now.
Okay, okay. I see 2 similar answers. Do you see them?
No, I can't see. For some reason, my answers are not.
Okay. So one said a partner to go to the bathroom, naturally creating. Crochet Bridget said have a buddy. Let's see. Bath. I'm sorry. Someone said a partner. Let's see. Okay, I don't think anybody. Okay, somebody said, okay, is that Celia? Hand sanitizer? And Michigan lady said hand sanitizer. Is that it?
The answer is a buddy. The answer is a buddy or friend. Remember, you need to have a buddy so that you can take a biological bathroom break. And you need to have
so was it? So was it 2?
What? So
was it?
So you're gonna.
Okay, Dosha Sweet said spray sanitizer.
Judy, Bridget, and by these hands. The 3 of them have the right answer. Judy,
okay.
Draw 3 people. A drawing. You just do a spin. So it's either.
Okay,
Judy,
say it one more time. Who are the winners? Who are the 3 that got the right answer?
Judy, Bridget, and
Celia, Bridget, and
I have it right. Is that G? Would you type in the chat if that's your name? I just want to make sure I have your right name. I don't want to be talking about the wrong name.
was that naturally creating or was that someone else?
It's Judy, Bridget, and I think the other person's name is going to be B, maybe. Let me know if we're right. There's a person here named I.B. Fan.
Okay, let's see.
So just make sure we have the right name. So it's going to be one of those 3.
Okay, let's do this because my computer is freezing up. So it's 3 people, right? Okay. So here are the 3 people. Judy. Who's the second one? Bridget. And who's the third one?
The third person, her name is D, I believe.
Is who?
D.
Okay, D. Okay, so here's the second question. The one that gets the closest to the answer is the winner, okay? Give me a number between 1 and 50. A number between 1 and 50. A number between 1 and 50.
Oh, Janet. Oh.
Janice. Janice! Okay, somebody said 22. Someone said 2. And someone said 25. Wait a minute, it's just those 3 people now. Just between those 3 people, guys. So, Janice, we need a number from you.
Yeah, Janice, we need a number.
A number between 1 and 50. You still there? Hey, guys! You still there? I thought that was Celia. That's okay. It's okay. We're waiting for that last person. A number between 1. Okay, she said 28. She said 28. So the number was 23. So who said 22? Who was that? Was that naturally creating?
Judy.
That was Judy? Judy! Okay, Judy. Put your email in the chat so I can or you can email me, you can instant you can message me on Instagram. You all know all the things you can do. So I need your email so I can get your address and then send this luscious goodness off to you, okay? So I know how to get in touch with you. So I'll get in touch with you, okay? You don't have to put it in there. I'll contact you. Okay? Hey, congratulations.
Here where I am because they started up the live music, so it is time for me to
Okay. So it's time for us to go. So yeah, it was fun, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much. It has been so much fun. I've enjoyed going live from a craft show. Who knows?
And look, we got some people jumped in on us too, huh?
All right, bye everybody.
Okay, love you guys, and we'll see you next month. Okay, bye.